Hello and welcome to Cricbuzz Comm Box. I'm Saiyami Kher. I'm almost twinning with Lisa Sthalekar. Welcome to the Comm Box. Lisa?
Good memo, hey? Close.
Yeah. We've really folled the memo, haven't we? Well, Lucknow are 100 for 2 after their 10 overs. Mitch Marsh was really in the mood today, 60 of 31. Aiden Markram playing on 23. Hardik Pandya has gotten that 1 wicket in his 1 over. Vignesh has gotten that other wicket. Evenly poised there, Lisa.
Yeah, certainly Lucknow doing what they do best. Mitch Marsh got out of the blocks. But I think the big wicket was Nicholas Puran, and Hardik Pandya has actually bowled well throughout this tournament. He bowls that back of a length into the pitch, taking pace off, very clever. He had to go fetch the ball. In the end, went straight to short 45 and a simple catch by Chahar. So they'll be very happy and probably then it will see what the middle order of Lucknow is able to do, because they've got a real opportunity to off the foundations of their top 3 to be able to go big, but Markram's still there as well.
We'll have a look at that batting card. Like you said, the big wicket of Nicholas Puran, because he's been on fire this IPL. Rishabh Pant has come in and he's on 2. He would want to get runs today because the last 3 games haven't really gone the way he would like them to. But Mitch Marsh, once again, 60 of 31. He was really hitting them big.
Yeah, he was great off the pace bowlers as well, wasn't he?
He fixed the stat we were talking about.
He fixed the stat, yes. Yeah, he was able to really launch down the ground, typical of anyone growing up on Perth pitches. Anything short, he was able to kind of hit square. So he packs a punch when he gets going, the big bison. He would be disappointed that he didn't go on any further. You know, it was actually clever bowling, and we were wondering how the Indian bowlers, the debutants who did so well, how they'd actually be able to back up again under the scrutiny, under some powerful players. And Vignesh did very well to hold his nerve.
We'll have a look at that bowling card. You were talking about Ashwani Kumar, Vignesh picking up that wicket and not very expensive, but Ashwani was little expensive today, 13 runs per over. What quite didn't go his way today? Yeah,
probably he was bowling I think he was bowling just to Mitch Marsh, but everything was just sliding across. So nothing was angling back in, nothing was hitting the stumps, and probably the length was wrong, and it just allowed Mitch Marsh to really launch. So yeah, that happens. He's still a young bowler. He's only playing his 2nd game of IPL. You expect that because experienced bowlers have gone for plenty of runs. I mean, Jofra Archer went what for 76 in the first game of this IPL for him. So yeah, it happens.
Well, what has happened is something that's been happening every single time in the Comm Box. Rishabh Pant has fallen. Hardik Pandya gets him to a slower ball. Not looking good for Pant because he had all the time to set himself in and get those runs under his belt, but hasn't happened once again.
No, and you know, there's only so many times single-digit scores without you starting to feel a little bit of the pressure. So Rishabh just has to park that now because he's got to go out there and keep and lead the side well. And now this really does open up that middle order, and all of a sudden Mumbai again fighting back at the back end. 100 runs in the first 10 overs. If they can go for 80-odd, that would be an absolute win.
Well, it's going to test that middle order. Markram's still there. We've spoken about how Markram hasn't really fired as well. So, point to prove for him as well. Ayush Badoni comes in. There is David Miller, Abdul Samad that follows. And of course, then the Lord, Shardul Thakur. We know that the Lord does things. So, they have batting. It's not like they don't.
They do. And Abdul Samad has actually had, a couple of 20s off a handful of deliveries. But they just need a little bit more from Badoni, David Miller if he gets an opportunity. But ideally, stitch a partnership right now.
All right. So, are you still sticking to 170?
183.
183.
That's why I said only 80 runs.
Only 80 runs needed. We'll wait and watch and see if Lucknow fights back or we see a collapse. We'll give you all the updates in our mid-match show. So don't forget to join us there. Thank you so much for watching Cricbuzz Comm Box.